Hi, I'm Matt with Computech, and today we're going to talk about how to use your DataMaxx data logger to trigger a water injection system. Your DataMaxx has the ability to trigger a warning light to two different physical light outputs in your main module, and any channel can trigger that warning light. If you want to trigger a water injection system instead of an LED light, then we simply have the light output trigger a standard automotive relay, and the relay can then trigger the water injection system. It's pretty simple, and we'll walk you through it right now. First off, let's get the wiring aspect out of the way. You'll need to pick yourself up a standard 12-volt automotive relay. What amperage rating you need will depend on the draw of your injection system. We're looking for an SPST, single pole single throw, or SPDT, single pole double throw relay, and it should have at least 4 terminal numbers, 30, 85, 86, and 87. You can typically find these at any automotive store, however we have them available on our site as well under the sensors and wiring area. A single pole relay will have either 4 or 5 blades, each of which is numbered. We want to connect the relay according to the diagram here. If you're using a 5-blade or SPDT relay, then you will not be using the 87A blade in the center. Chassis ground will go to terminal number 85. The L1 output inside the DataMaxx will go to terminal number 86. Your water injection power will go to terminal number 87. And a solid battery or switched 12 volts will go to terminal number 30. On our website, we also offer relay sockets, which makes changing out and wiring relays a breeze. Once you have your relay, you will need to find a good mounting location, someplace that it will be out of the way yet serviceable, and will reduce or minimize the length of wiring needed. Then, wire everything up. Before we move on to the software side of things, we want to test and double check to make sure that our wiring job was done correctly. To test this, turn off power to the DataMaxx, temporarily connect the wire going to the L1 output to any of the 12-volt outputs inside of the DataMaxx. Then turn power back on, and this should trigger your water injection system. If that works, then wire it back to the L1 output and move on to configuring your trigger values. Now we are at a point where we can configure your DataMaxx to turn on that L1 output based on any of your sensor's values. Some prefer to use exhaust temperatures, some oil pressure, and some boost pressure. The process is the same regardless of which sensor you decide to trigger it from. First, record a short 10-second log file. Then download it properly using the SD button inside the DataMaxx software. After the log file has been copied, go to the Edit, then Properties, find the channel you would like to trigger your water injection system with, follow the line to the right, and click on the Calibration button. Then click on the Lights and Record tab. Type in the value you want to trigger the water injection system with into Warn Level 1, and then select the checkbox for Main L1 Light Illuminated if reading is above or below Warn Level 1. Do not choose both, doing so will keep it on all the time. Then hit OK and send config to DataMaxx via SD card button. It will ask if you want to set the hardware clock. If you're close by, say yes, then OK and OK. Next, take the SD card out of your computer and place it into your powered up DataMaxx. It will modify the calibration and you are ready to test it out. If you want to test it in a more controlled environment, you can always set the value to a lower temp and change it to the race day value afterwards. You can also set multiple channels to trigger that warning light instead of depending on just a single sensor. Well, that's it for our water injection tutorial. For more information, go to Computech.com.